Here's how missing words works. I'm gonna give you some recent news headlines with key words cut out, and you'll have to fill in the blank to give us the full story. For example, if I say, I hope Tucker Carlson blanks, then the answer is, of course, has a pleasant day. Here's your first headline. Columbus remains verified after 500 years, show he was blank.
Buried alive.
No, I know this one.
How would you know this one, Alex?
Okay, so I don't want to break anything to the odds, but I am not actually a Christian. This lit up the group text. So Columbus's remains verified after 500 years show that he was Jewish.
Points.
And I was like, great, we really need this right now.
Columbus remains verified after 500... Columbus remains verified after 500 years, show he was Jewish. According to the new documentary, Columbus DNA, His True Origin, genetic analysis shows that Columbus was a Sephardic Jew from Western Europe.
They also found out his original name was Christopher Columbusburg.
Question to the panel. Now that we know that Columbus is Jewish, how does this change your opinion about Columbus Day?
See you later, everybody.
It's still trash, and he's still trash. It's trash.
That is anti-Semitic. No. Listen, I do think it does mean that Italian restaurants should carry more kosher options.
Right,
what are you
thinking about?
I'm not sure if I can laugh.
Yeah, you can.
Is this what it's like when me and Amber have our black jokes?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get me canceled on episode 6. One scientist told the documentary how they were able to find this out, saying, quote, we have DNA from Christopher Columbus, very partial, but sufficient. Yes, so now we're one step closer to Jurassic Park and Christopher Columbus.
I have to say, when I heard that, I thought, like, could they still see he was circumcised 500 years later?
Here's your next headline. Giant blank attacks Bay Village police officer.
Do you know this?
Yes! It's so freaking funny, dude.
Okay, over here first, then.
Parade float?
I do know this one.
What is it?
It is funny.
What is it?
It's a giant inflatable jack-o'-lantern.
Is that real? Really?
Yes, dude.
Was I that close?
Yeah.
Yes!
Giant inflatable pumpkin attacks Bay Village police officer. An officer outside Cleveland responded to a call of something on the road, and then this happened. Am I the only person that's just traumatized by dash cam videos now? Like, whenever I see him, I'm like, he finna shoot that pumpkin. Like, Here's your next headline. Wanted fugitive caught hiding from cops inside blank, wearing nothing but blank.
I'm gonna say inside a barrel, wearing nothing but suspenders.
Wanted fugitive caught hiding from cops inside his sofa, wearing nothing but his underwear. And at first, police couldn't locate the man. You know, they'd shown up to arrest him, and, you know, you search the house like the police do. Then they found him.
White thing beside it. Chain. Oh, look, he's hiding in the sofa.
Dog spotted on top of blank.
Lauren Boebert. I like that answer.
I mean, at some point.
That's true.
Let's go with Mount Rushmore.
Oh, not bad.
Ooh.
Dog spotted on top of Great Pyramid of Giza.
Whoa, that's cool.
A paraglider's video of a stray dog frolicking on top of one of ancient Egypt's Great Pyramids captivated commenters on social media this week. Here's the video.
Nice.
Wow.
He did it.
Yeah.
Good for him.
This is why you need leash laws.
My dog would climb up that pyramid just to lick up another dog's vomit.
Let him have his little achievement. He got all the way to the top of the pyramid. Now you gotta bring up vomit. He's a good boy.
He's a
good boy.
Yeah.
He's a real good boy.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how the dog managed to scale the 448-foot structure, but we do know how he got down.
Oh my goodness, look how fast he is.
Nobody knows how he got up there. And then you're showing how he came down. You can't extrapolate how he got up?
We don't know. It's the pyramids. There's a lot of mysterious shit. You never watch Ancient Aliens?
He's a good boy, isn't he, Amber?
Yeah, he did.
He's a good boy.
A real good boy.
Here's your next headline. Restaurant apologizes after serving blank. Oh,
I mean, that's what gets served. You serve.
I feel like that might have earned our first bleep.
Oh, restaurant apologizes after serving. See you next Tuesday.
Restaurant apologizes after serving reenactors dressed as Nazi soldiers. Kith and Kin restaurant in Hudson, Massachusetts apologized after allowing 2 people in SS officer uniforms to dine inside the restaurant, saying, quote, in hindsight, they should have been asked to change before being seated.
Like, I don't have a problem with them reenacting anything, but once you put on the SS uniform and the reenactment's over and you say, hey, do you feel like getting something to eat? I'd probably say, you know what, I am hungry, but let me just quickly take off this SS uniform featuring the swastikas before we get our Grand Slam breakfast.
They probably were just real rude in the way that they ordered soup! Pancakes!
The offensively dressed duo were part of 8 living historians looking to grab a bite after participating in a World War II reenactment at the American Heritage Museum.
This is what I've always thought of reenactors. If you're like, I want to play the Nazi, then you like that shit. And you want to wear that shit, and you want people to look at you while you look like that.
Do you, though? Somebody got to be the Nazi.
But Roy, you have to have the uniform already.
Bonus question. Who on this panel has participated in a historical reenactment and may have been on the wrong side of history in the reenactment?
Certainly not somebody from the South.
Certainly not someone from this side of the melanin spectrum.
And I'm guessing it's not somebody who hosts a show on CNN.
Roll it.
If we hadn't become soldiers, then teens might have gone back as they were before. Our freedom may have passed through 2 houses of Congress, and President Lincoln's 4 years might have passed us by, and nothing been done for us.
But, you know, I have to say, that character, he's not wrong.
I got $200 for that shit, and y'all can kiss my ass. Here's your next headline. Moron blanks Cybertruck, alarmed to discover it's not actually blank.
Moron buys Cybertruck, alarmed to discover it's not actually good.
A truck.
Moron shoots Cybertruck, alarmed to discover it's not actually bulletproof.
No.
This moron has a name. His name is not Elon Musk. Does anybody know the name of said moron?
It's got to be like a dumb person's name, but they also have to have enough money to buy one of those.
Yeah.
So it's like Cletus Vandersnoot.
So he's Dutch?
His name is Dante Cole, and he is a porn star. Here he is, seeing if his Cybertruck is bulletproof.
Well, at least he's getting laid.
Yes, for those of you that are not familiar with Dante's work, his adult film credits include Scared Stiff 2, The Amityville Whore. Also The Boyfriend
The Nutting.
and The Nutting Professor.
Makes sense.
Fun fact, the sequel to The Nutting Professor is also called The Clumps. I got a blank like Jennifer Aniston. Here's how it went.
An ass.
Jennifer Aniston got ass?
I was gonna say a blowout.
That's what I was gonna say.
I got a salmon sperm facial like Jennifer Aniston. Here's how it went. Even though it's called a salmon sperm facial, the procedure involves a topical compound derived from salmon DNA. It costs anywhere from $600 to $2,000.
Thousands of dollars for fish jizz.
Well, $600 to $2,000. You might not get salmon. You might prefer catfish or cod or something like that. Let's play a quick game. I'm gonna give you all the name of a facial treatment. You have to tell me what it entails. The fire facial. What's the fire facial and how does it work?
Crunch up a bunch of hot Cheetos. apple juice in it.
This is from China, actually. The client's face is draped in an alcohol-soaked towel and then lit on fire before being quickly extinguished with another damp cloth. They set your face on fire, as I like to call it, the Richard Pryor. Here's your next headline. Blank think blackface is an acceptable Halloween costume.
White people.
The amount of whites.
The amount percentage-wise?
Yeah, percentage of whites. The percentage of Americans.
68%.
80.
Percentage over here?
I'm gonna say 5%.
5%. Oh, you playing The Price is Right. Okay. The answer, 1/3 of Americans think blackface is an acceptable Halloween costume. Bonus question. If 1/3 of Americans think blackface is okay, then statistically, that means almost 2 people on this panel think blackface is okay. Who are the 2 people, Amber and Sam, who are the 2 people that you believe on this panel?
Somehow the 2 people are both Michael. That's how strongly he believes it.
I mean, I think you gotta let kids do it. Listen, I had my friend, his kid, he wanted to be Kevin Garnett for Halloween, right? So he put on the Kevin Garnett jersey, then he went to his mother's makeup, and he was gonna darken his face. And of course, his parents said, like, no, you can't do that. That's offensive to black people. But there was a part of me that felt bad for him, because now he's just a white boy in a Kevin Garnett jersey. And he could have been that on any day of the week. You know what I mean? Like, no kid wants to not fully Halloween. You don't want to be a Ninja Turtle up to here, and it's just your head sticking out, and you're like, it's me, Antoine, but I'm really Michelangelo. No, you want to feel the thing.
You're right, it's both of them. Them the 2.
We're all right over here.
Team Blackface.
It's Team Michael Ian Blackface, thank you.
Oh.
Here's your next headline. Astronaut shows you how to blank in 0 gravity.
I mean, I know what we're all thinking, but that can't be the answer, right?
Do pee-pee. The astronaut's doing 0 G pee-pee.
Astronaut shows you how to eat ketchup in 0 gravity.
Why are you eating ketchup if you got astronaut money?
Matthew Dominic, an astronaut aboard the International Space Station, recently posted a video with the caption, "This one goes out to all the ketchup lovers out there." Take a look.
My understanding is that's also how you get the salmon sperm facial. They put a fish there and then.
Here's your first headline. Bear that attacked luxury car was actually blank.
Bear that attacked luxury car was actually Seth Rogen.
Bear that attacked luxury car was actually man in costume. 3 insurance claims involving a bear damaging luxury cars in California are now believed to be fraud after it was determined that the culprit was a man in a bear suit.
4 men are under arrest for insurance fraud after they used the video to place a claim. Detectives executed a search warrant at the home of one of the suspects and found the tattered bear suit complete with metal claws.
Of course it happened in California with those libs. Am I right, Congressman?
Thank you. I was looking out for you. I knew you were doing like that.
That's why you got to get that car insurance that Ice-T and Vivica Fox be selling. Here's your next headline. TGI Fridays is worried it won't
make it to Friday.
TGI Fridays is worried it won't have enough cash if customers redeem 50 million in outstanding gift cards that do not expire.
Why would you tell anybody? Because now I'm gonna go look.
If anybody up here, if y'all need to go to Times Square right now to go to TGI Fridays to redeem your gift cards, go ahead, I won't be mad at you. USA Today, the official newspaper of TGI Fridays, reports that nearly 50 million in cards, some more than 20 years old, far surpasses the 5.9 million Fridays is borrowing for its bankruptcy restructuring. Red Lobster had to restructure. Now, TGI Fridays had to restructure. And let's just be clear, both of these happened under Biden.
Red Lobster say no more endless shrimp.
Yeah, they got a black dude running the company now. He said, hey,
and I have to say, you want to talk about turning on your own people. You gonna get rid of the endless shrimp? You? Hold on, what you know about the endless shrimp? You a fan?
Does Baptist Church got a bus? Absolutely.
See, that's...
Follow-up question. Last year, TGI Fridays tried to save their business by doing what?
Opening the rest of the week.
I got to give you the Steph on that one. That was good. That gets a Steph. In hopes of connecting with the new... you're right, he did kind of turn on his people.
It was a great deal.
In hopes of connecting with the new audience, TGI Fridays thought that they'd make millions by adding sushi to the menu. Oh, yes. That is where you want sushi. From a dude in the back named Carl. I want my sushi from a dude in one of them sushi hats. That's how you know he went to sushi college.
I just want to know the person who had a presentation to do that Wednesday morning and couldn't come up with something, and then finally at 3 o'clock in the morning said, fuck it, man, I'm gonna just say we're gonna start selling sushi. And he went in there and he said it and he closed his eyes because he knew it was gonna go bad, and then he looked up and people were like,
So
sushi.
Yeah! So someone actually tried it and spoke on the record about it. Here's a review of the $1 Million Sushi from a woman who used a Fridays gift card to buy it.
So y'all, TGI Fridays has sushi. I decided to try their sushi. You see that? It was disgusting.
Here's your next headline. Don't blank for more than 10 minutes, doctors warn.
I think we all want to say fuck. No, we weren't all thinking fuck.
No.
I'm sorry.
Now, we don't want that to be true, but some people would like that to be an excuse.
Yeah, I'm a Republican. We don't do that.
We don't do sex. We just regulate the people who do. I'm sorry.
You're the host.
Don't sit on the toilet for more than 10 minutes, doctors warn. As Americans spend more time sitting on toilets scrolling their phones, doctors are advising people to spend no more than 5 to 10 minutes of gaming and scrolling social media because apparently prolonged periods of toilet time is unhealthy for the anorectal organs and the pelvic floor and increases the risk of rectal prolapse. I can tell you this much, I bet you if you eat some sushi from Fridays, your rectal will prolapse. Blobs that closed Australian beaches were made of blank, blank, and blank, scientists say.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
I'm gonna say Vegemite,
Yes. There it is.
kangaroo, and Kylie Minogue.
I think it's like there was some tar and oil, poop, and other crap.
Close enough points on this side. Blobs that closed Australian beaches were made of poop, weed, and meth, scientists say. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You on that beach, you like, oh, I could use 2 of these.
Which are the 2 you're thinking of?
I don't fool with meth.
Okay.
Here's your next headline. These rats learn to blank, and they love it.
Macarena.
They had little cars. I saw it on the news. They drove in little cars.
Cars over here.
How do you know everything?
Because I'm far smarter than you.
These rats learn to drive, and they love it. Neuroscientists in Virginia are studying how rodents acquire new skills and found that rats were steering with surprising precision to reach a Fruit Loop treat. You ever been so hungry you the first person in your species to drive a car?
It's kind of amazing what rats can do. They're like very clever, especially
smart.
New York rats. They're particular.
Well, them New York rats now, hang on, that's organized crime. That's different. And yes, Amber, we do have footage.
Yay!
Here they are. These are rat-operated vehicles. This comes via Kelly Lambert, who's a neuroscientist at the University of Richmond. She calls them the Tesla Cybertruck of rodent vehicles.
Yes, the Cybertruck, which means that rat is going through a divorce.